Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, PS3 Wins here again, and a Skyrim review has been requested by many, and I did promise to put a review up, so I'm just going to be doing a quick review for Skyrim before Christmas, because on Christmas I'm going to be putting a whole lot of new videos up, including unboxings for whatever I got, games, other gaming accessories and stuff like that, maybe my headphones if I did get them, and yeah, and a video telling you guys what I got and stuff. So this is going to be a review for Skyrim. First of all, I do want to get an HD PVR soon so I can start doing video reviews. I think that'd be better than just showing you the game and talking, but I never really got around to that either. But when I have enough money, I'll probably buy a PVR pretty soon. So let's get started with the review. We'll start with the specs on the back here. So as you can see, the game is one player, no multiplayer whatsoever. It takes 5.5 gigs on the hard drive. The output is 1080i, and it has DualShock 3 compatibility. It also runs on the Havoc physics engine, Scaleform, Dolby Digital, and the Blu-ray. So this is the PS3 version, so I'm gonna leave the worst for last. I'll start off with like the pros of the game, but there is some problems with the PlayStation version, so I'll just leave that towards the end. But first, let's start with the story. There will be no spoilers in this, I promise. I'm just going to reveal the basic information, which everybody knows. So this time around, the game takes place in the northern province of Tamriel, called Skyrim. Oblivion took place in Cyrodiil. It had kind of a European, medieval kind of feel to it. This has a more kind of like Viking feel to it, if you want to say. It's kind of reminds you of Vikings and the North and all that. But it takes place in Skyrim. You are the Dragonborn, pretty much the guy who has to rid Skyrim of the dragons that have taken over, because they rose again. That's pretty much all there is to it. The story gets much deeper, but you will learn that Alduin is the main dragon boss guy who is resurrecting these dragons and causing Skyrim to be put in turmoil, and you as Dragonborn must stop him. So it probably sounds a little bit generic at first, but it's really not. It gets better. I'd say the story is much better than Oblivion. Oblivion's story was just boring and bland, in my opinion. So yeah, it's pretty much the story for you. Let's leave that open so you can see. Has the manual. Now, the gameplay, probably go to next. The gameplay, I think, is a lot better than Oblivion and Morrowind. Both those games had, like amazing RPG elements, amazing gameplay, but this just blows them both out of the water. It introduced some new elements, such as dual wielding in particular, which is probably the most critically received because everybody loves dual wielding. That definitely helped, I think. You can have like two spells, like one in each hand, or you can have a sword in one hand and a spell in the other, and stuff like that. And then they also added the favorites list. Which is basically you can hotkey items, well, not really hotkey, but you can favorite items from your inventory, and then you can go to that favorites list anytime by just pressing, I think it's like up or down on the directional pad, and then you can just quickly select anything that you previously favorited, which is pretty cool. I like that feature. It's especially important for combat and stuff like that when you're in the middle of a fight. Which leads me to the next part of the gameplay. The combat is much, much improved from Oblivion. They added the kind of Fallout style, I don't know what to call them, like special moves or like finishers or something like that. They added those. which is kind of cool. Some of them look a little cheesy, but most of them are actually